on this G2 roster, busting up the solo Yoru. That's not something you see every day.
No, pretty rare composition here. Valen ahead of his smoke to start here. Great flash setup, but it's just 1 for 1.
Happy to play heavy A, push out of that Showers angle, and get a massive flank going over towards B.
Bang going to re-clear, peeks into 3 and goes down. G2.
Back into CT now that the smoke has faded. They can look for their timing on that angle.
EU, tight corner, knife is up, he's got his. A quick retreat, odds now even in this one, and timer's starting to tick here. 2 players towards elbow, 1 towards long. Leaf is trying to hold it halfway, he's just sticking onto this one swing. Just coming in time, it's 1 for 1. Haunt up, it tags 1, Cryo perfect on the swing. The last man standing is dealt with.
We saw their AXX look very strong in the past. They've got 5 rifles on this 3rd round, no bonus, and Asuna going quickly, diving back over towards Showers. Icy gets the first kill and still looking for more. Flashes himself into the fight, and the spike has not been planted. It is a mess here on the A site as G2 continue picking up kills. Bang the only player to try and equalize from back in U-Haul, but he's all on his own, pushing forward. G2 only lose 1 member.
That's a great molly. Players towards long going to be stalled. First wave of utility in, and no one's even past the start line. Second wave initiated. 100 Thieves fight forward. Boostio for a double. It's 3v3, but Icy's traded out. Trent biding his time, swings through the smoke and falls, and his teammate's gone too. Down to 1. Molly and a tap on the spike. Leaf spamming, but Bang's gun's better.
Yeah, Bang just follows those traces.
This gate crash. That's a fast rotation. Leaf activated. Boostio walking up, it's a game of timings. And Leaf misses his chance. Now a lot harder to make this retake happen. 4v4, still a Yoru to work with. It'll be a flash out from heaven. Haunt front sight. Boostio will reply with a wave of his own, but Icy wins it over Bang. Trade is good, and time is ticking. Trent flashed off the line yet again. Boostio ready to fight for more. The IGL gets a second. Time EU decayed, and they know that G2's off, but have to find it.
They can't hear
They're
anything.
deafened. They can't hear a damn thing, but Trent swings at the right time. Boostio! He rings it in!
Next time, yeah.
No flash to combo it. It doesn't catch anything. Actually, a C's ult committed. It's fast into the site. Asuna over the top rocket. Connects onto Trent. He's mollied from his own team. And there's still a player, a problem in the U-Haul. 100 Thieves, though, winning every fight. Asuna, he's electric in the backside. Icy's going to go forward into this one. Scouts out information, but they're trying to get ahead of him. 100 Thieves fighting into the site. Asuna caught on the entry, and Icy now an issue behind them. They can't hear. That's a Haunt committed, as well as the Nightfall and Valen fighting forward for 3. The leader steps up when he's needed. It's a flawless
Site quick. 100 Thieves though, tempo change after these slow rounds, blitzing it over into the A site. No control of U-Haul just yet, and Icy gets the opener.
More fighting coming. Leaf 1 for 1. Break
Spike
on the
planted.
Haunt. In comes the pit for Bang. He becomes the danger man in this round. How long can he stay up? How much can he do? Great angle there from Boostio. Evens out the odds and buys a bit more time. He'll escape. No! Trent at the last second catches him through the smoke. Tap on the spike. Spam coming in. Bang! They're so close to him, and Valen knocks him down.
The King Showers.
A chance for revenge! Down to a 1v1. Trent has to hold this one halfway. The Prowler in his face. He hops off. The time is ticking! And Eel gets it done! Apt at those pistol rounds in the game versus EG. 4 for 4. It's fast down short. Asuna satcheling forward, but Valen was not caught by the flash, and he shuts him down.
Talk about a guy that was money last week. It was Valen. Now EU out of Showers, and Valen also the one to take him down. G2 responding to that aggression perfectly.
Boostio's got an angle, but he has to get ahead of that Haunt. G2. Thorough, it's Valen again.
There's 5 players around Valen.
There is a big flank coming here from Bang. And Leaf not watching the right angle. Turns. Oh boy, it gets awkward. But Leaf finds the timing, and now poor Cryo has too much to do. G2.
They've got tons of mollies to be able to stall out a plant, but they're effectively getting full control of U-Haul.
It really all comes down to this stall, and EU, I think just off the hop there, finds a kill through the smoke onto Trent, and Icy has no way to trade that one on out. It is attrition for 100 Thieves as they slowly flood back in. The util setup for Cryo is lovely, and they have dealt with this round. Poor Jonah, just a Spectre, and not a chance in this one.
Ooh.
That Dizzy gonna be unrecoverable.
Yeah, that's a good spot. Valen has the ultimate as well. How close is he going to use that? 100 Thieves, there is nowhere to run as Icy comes on through the wall, finds two. Boostio stuck, tethered underneath the tube.
Gives him a lot of options on this attacking side. Tortuga.
Yeah, it's being read just a little bit here. Boostio moving back over towards this B side. G2 are going to need to go fast here. Good mollies to stop the flood, and Jonah P gets that opener. Haunt cleared off from EU, and a TP in from Cryo picks off the straggler in Leaf. Cryo's all the way back from behind, and he has the ult. The second they drop here, the second they look for the plant, he can unleash that ult.
And here comes the flood off of it. Asuna backside, but EU finds a massive one.
There's no time.
11 seconds. They need a plan now. Trent's found a big kill. There's still players on this site that need to be taken care of. 5 seconds. Spike on the floor. 100 Thieves deals with it. Into Cryo's line of sight.
Out of charge.
Spots the first. Damage taken from the Sheriff. Second swing. That is excellent support out of Boostio.
30 seconds.
Cryo will continue to fight, but Leaf finds the right timing to take him down. 25 seconds. This plant needs to be committed. And EU follows up off Boostio's utility. Again, every one of those peaks. Really tough to break through. But they're going for it.
They need time, and watch the teleport. They're going to Nightfall TP into backside.
Is it committed in time? Can they get something for it?
There he goes.
Asuna's down. TP committed. No one can hear. And Cryo is taken care of. That's a great start for G2.
But now on the flank, a Viper creeping forward. Bang to try and pull this round back into control. Looks up on short, anticipates a player there, and Boostio finds one on the other edge of the pit. 2 on 4 now, as 100 Thieves move back into the space.
Wingman's on defuse.
Wingman on. Boostio looking forward, but Leaf takes him down. This one's not gonna go to 100 Thieves. G2 are still in it.
It'll only ping one.
Yeah, sees one player. The rotates are gonna come in. 25 seconds on the clock, and Asuna through the teleporter. He gets his before being burned down, but it's still just 20 seconds. There's no control over long for G2.
17 seconds. They have to commit now, and 100 Thieves has arrived on this site. That ult is perfect! Cryo fries them on the entry. 10 seconds. There's no time. There's no chance. 100 Thieves. Map number 1 is theirs.
Defenders win.
To invest into this one. But can they go quick enough before Jonah P arrives? Molly, that'll be the first stage of stall, but Asuna is past it, decayed, and taking a lot of damage. This refight is excellent out of G2.
Here comes Jonah, up the ropes, waiting for his timing. Saw the back of a player walking through, and we're in astral form. Cryo falls, Jonah gets his and dips away.
Now it's a fight on the site, and G2 is winning them all. That Wingman will be shut down in just a moment as G2 cleanly.
Got a lot of bodies walking up here from G2.
Picks a good timing on that one. Spam gets a little shaky, but he finds his mark in the nade as well, helping out in that one. So positive trade for 100 Thieves.
A lot of pressure on Cryo. Players coming out of heaven through main. He finds the first and covers it over into a second somehow. Trent left, planting slightly off the normal line just to try and get something done. Actually dodging all the utility. He wants to go for a kill. Peeks on out of the smoke, gets his, but the 3v1, it's just not going to happen.
In this round. How much can he get done?
Good
Nade
util.
at his feet. Molly, but he's found a gap in it. Still healthy enough to get something done. Here comes the clearance. Cryo wins the first, but the trade is instant from G2. And now Bang is going to have that same task ahead of him, and he falls as well. G2, clean house. Only Asuna left, and he's getting overwhelmed from so many different angles of flash.
I like the read on that one, Mimi, and he's gonna have his opportunity. So they're on here through spawn, swinging around the line, he gets his 2, and escapes with the rifle to boot.
This one, and Asuna's gonna get flashed up. Ult's being committed. They're going fast into this hit, but it was never a full commitment. Rocket is there. Asuna has committed it, and Cryo is the only man standing on the site. G2 not looking for him, not hunting for him. The flash is straight from Boostio towards heaven. This is all falling to pieces. His spike on the floor. Jonah far away, but he's ahead of the angle. Finds one. Has to look for more in this one. A swing towards heaven, though. It's too well timed. And 100 Thieves have this one on lock. Bit of a fumble there from G2 and gotten value out of it. Paranoia towards heaven. Bang has escaped. All this util is for pretty much nothing, as he's gonna actually not be able to get anything out of this one, and neither does Asuna. All on Cryo. How's he got 3? Seems impossible, one of those players.
Spike planted.
And Boostio's just sprinting. He knows that Jonah can't hear, so he's just running up behind him. So astute from the leader, Valen, though. Available for the defuse. He's gonna stick this. Valen has to fight. Finds an opportunity, but misses out. Look at Boostio. Off angle. Do they have the discipline to clear him? Icy's not
doesn't
looking.
know.
The rookie
He doesn't
has
know.
spotted him, and Boostio's activated. 1 for 1. Icy's killed his teammate. That's right, IGL, man. What are you doing? 2v4 now. And he's flooded into backside. He's ahead of this one. Icy's just not looking, and Trent's in trouble. A swing from EU. What a blunder. Refight into this one. A nasty off angle for EU. Spam to try and bait that no one's in this position. Can he find a shot? It's such perfection out of EU.
Oh, it's a nasty trap. The star comes in, the haunt, the thrash to go on down.
And look
But
at the next
somehow,
layer of this one.
Jonah just blasted him! Mid-thrash, bang on the other side, though, gets 2 kills, peeking out of his ult. Back in it with the shorty! And he has 3! Back up the ramp, looking for Jonah! At 100, Thieves destroy G2!
Off Boostio's contact, they can pop an ult and punish. But that'll activate the mid-lark. That means the pressure this round is on EU and Asuna on their respective sides. Ult committed, Asuna in. 2 kills found. Now here comes the vent players.
Up the vent. EU ready for it. Here's those players gunning around the corner. Asuna gets his 3.
And Valen in main, he's cut down to 8-4. But for now, it's the fight on the site. Paranoia for Valen. But more util to stall. Finally, the commitment will come out. Here's the fight towards ramp. That's 1. 2 for 1 trades thus far. Icy into the backside of site. But there's still a lurk here. They were waiting for the re-clear. G2 is ready. A tap on the spike. Both players trying to fight up through the ramp. But that spike not being stuck just yet. And a chance for EU if he could win that duel. But it's just not happening.
It's an idea like they've got right now. There's a fault line ready to go, thrown into B main. Icy gets up into that space. 100 Thieves, though, are seizing mid-control. Trudge around the smoke, but it's not going to get anything done. Asuna finds a quick 2. Holding off against the CT push.
Trent is alone on site. And that's where 100 Thieves is heading. Asuna satcheling forward. Trent full HP. Boostio, his wingman is going to get the spike down as Asuna wins the fight. And he gets a 4th as well.
Tuck themselves into a close corner and get that easy kill.
He got a kill last time.
Yeah?
It was on Valen, but
Maybe you can't do that to him. Thrash in from B main. Showstopper can blitz it up into heaven if they want. And these players are going to fall. Valen goes down. Still, backside is Trent holding on to that line. He gets his 1 and a 2nd. He's keeping it together from on site, but now it has been cleared.
Leaf joined by his teammate now, both through spawn. EU up top to hold this one. Great first kill. Leaf trades onto 1. He's low on HP. They're both 1 shot. And Leaf gets it done.
Blitzing into the site after they see those 2 players. There could still be a heavy stack with players in heaven. Now that the rotate has come through, that is true. Trent gets the first kill from on the rope. Icy gets another. And 100 Thieves have been as good as stalled out. Much into elbow, didn't scale off of it. Wrapping around the other way instead. Playing on the outskirts of the pit, but Cryo is here waiting for the approach. It's not planted for him up in heaven, but with EU around the corner, they have brought it to 2-on-2. Back and forth, bang goes, scouting out the players and taking them down. It's another for 100 Thieves.
How do they? If G2 timed this flood retake right, they could win the round. Wingman planting the spike. Jonah committing his ult. Here comes the fight. Leaf wins the first. A 2nd as well from the Cypher towards heaven. Spike has to come down. Another flash, another fight. Bang has too much to deal with. And G2 shut it down.
Jonah P from site can support so well. A fault line on that line would be deadly.
Here comes Icy, walking down. Main whiffs his shot. That is a huge opportunity squandered, and now the whole defense is falling apart. Jonah dies too. Thieves is going back towards B. Trent's been a hero. He needs to do it again. Cryo in main. The timing is brutal. Oh, it's just a dismantlement by 100 Thieves. And the only opportunity left, really, is heroics.
Last player standing.
Looking the wrong No one has been looking at the player they died from.
It's so brutal. B, good stall here from G2, and they're ready to fight off it. Trent is playing on the ground. Leaf out on Raptors, and that blind doesn't hit anything. Leaf's good there for the kill. A Paranoia to assist. Wingman falls. 100 Thieves have been stalled out, and the Leaf has gotten the job done. All on EU now in a 1v2.
But he's repositioned.
He can't plant the spike. There is a fault line. If he goes this, he's getting stunned. Good position away, and he gets in front for the kill.
1v1 Icy! He can't do